Hi, I'm Jojo. I'm making the first video for It Happens, and the topic that I'm discussing today is mental illnesses. I know, fun time, right? So a mental illness is defined as a psychological pattern, potentially reflective behavior that is generally associated with distress or disability and is not considered part of normal development in a person's culture. And for the most part, people think that having a mental illness is like I don't know, part of your personality that you can change, but in reality, it's literally a chemical imbalance in your brain. It's scientific, and it's not like you can't make it up, so it's okay. Um, so the most common uh, mental disorders found in children and teenagers are depression, anxiety disorders, ADHD, or attention deficient hyperactivity disorder, eating disorders, as well as disruptive behavior disorders, where children with these disorders, well, they tend to defy rules and are disruptive in like schools and stuff. Affective mood disorders, where like there's a lot of sadness or like rapidly changing moods. Schizophrenia, which is where like you see hallucinations and there's distorted perceptions and thoughts, like maybe you hear voices or something. Tic disorders, where a person performs a repeated, sudden, involuntary, and often meaningless movement and sounds, which are called tics. And bipolar disorders, where you change moods really fast. Borderline personality disorders, where the people have long-term patterns of unstable or turbulent emotions, like often feelings like about themselves or other people. Learning disorders and psychosis, which where the person like psychosis is where the person can't really think clearly, respond emotionally, or like communicate effectively appropriately. And so I mean like so many people have these disorders, but they're hidden from the world because people think that, oh my god, I have blah 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 mental disorder, whatever, there's something wrong with me, I have to hide it, I have to be a normal person, and that is wrong, and that's not how you should think, because there are just so many treatment options out there for you that you can start feeling better as soon as you tell someone that you're feeling this way. So a lot of the time people are put on medication, um, but if you don't want to do that, therapy usually is what you start out with, and they decide whether or not you need to be put on medication. Uh, and then there's electroconvulsive therapy, which sounds really scary. They like shock you, and they're like shock you so that you like get a seizure or something, which then I have no idea how exactly it works, but that it's used to treat depression. So I think it affects like parts of your brain, as well as psychosurgery, which is where they literally do like surgery on your brain and like either remove or somehow alter parts of your brain so like you don't have the symptoms anymore. And it's usually used for schizophrenia. And the last one, which sounds so much tamer compared to those other things that I just said, music, art, or theater therapy, which works apparently. I don't know. I think we'll talk more about that in our solutions video. Okay, thank you. See ya in like a month. Bye.